earlier on, some of the Americans transferred from the RAF transferred to the Eagle squadrons in Britain already. Mm-hmm. When we were with 33 Squadron, yes, we went to see them about that, and they said, "Heck, if you transfer now, you fellows have 150 missions under your belts already. Why transfer? You'll be if you stay back here, you fly DC-3s for us, or if you go back to the States, you'll be fighter pilot instructors." Well, to a fighter pilot, that was a slap in the face. But I was with the Canadians. I said, I'll stick with them. I didn't. Well, it was very much the same as our Air Corps was before when I was in it. So there was so little difference in it that there was no point to transferring anyway. By the time we reached Benghazi, we started getting a few Spitfires on squadron, and I remember one night mission I was sent up. The sun was down already then, and there were some bombers attacking a convoy, ship convoy that was going to Tripoli. Anyway, the convoy was going there and was supposed to be going there, and the German bombers had been shadowing them all day long, and come nighttime they began to attack them, and I got up there. I was given different vectors by the sector radar control, and the so-and-so vector to this course, and arrive over the convoy at 10,000 feet, and I followed their instructions, got there at 10,000 feet and over the convoy, and lo and behold, I see the flak firing at the aircraft in front of me. Then the sector control told me that you should be able to see the aircraft in front of you. The flak is going up at it. I said, sure enough, they're right here. I'm right with them. I almost immediately began firing at one. I was on its tail and started firing, and they all bailed out, and I saw their parachutes, and the aircraft was going down, and then I saw another one and went after it, and I was firing at it. And, well, I never knew whether I got it or not, and it could have been a problem, but I was recalled and told to go home, and by then it was pretty dark and didn't have very much gas left in the tanks. So went home and didn't have very much gas in the tanks. Is right. I barely made it home. From Benghazi back to posted to Helwan maintenance base in just outside of Cairo, and testing aircraft there, Hurricanes and Spitfires and Baltimores, and we had a few Bristol Blenheims there, and then one old Vickers Valencia, a biplane bomber, so-called, big old twin-engine biplane bomber. And that was my favorite aircraft. I used to get a kick out of flying that thing. And big old biplane. It was like the Keystones we had at Luke Field in Hawaii quite a few years before. It was the same kind of aircraft. Big old biplane with two engines up there, and they flew just like Piper Cubs, practically. I should say at the maintenance base they're testing aircraft. Mainly to see that they ran okay, and the Baltimores, they were light bombers, medium bombers. The South Africans used them quite a lot, and I don't know, the RAF had some squadrons of them too. That's what we were mainly there for, testing those. That come September '43, requesting combat again, and got loose and sent up to Sicily, caught up to the squadrons in Sicily, and was assigned to 601 Squadron as a flight commander. So we didn't stay in Sicily very long, moved up into Italy, to Gioia, and then Foggia. We were there in fall of '43, and we started doing 601 Squadron. We had Spitfire 8s then, good aircraft, as good as anything that flew those years. And Spitfire 8s, and did a lot of strafing. Flew up the coast of along over the Adriatic up to Ancona and points north, make the landfall and come down the coast road and strafe everything you could find. Then go deeper in and strafe some more, and sometimes go up into Aquila and Avezzano was a big reclaimed marsh area, and there was a big railroad yard up there, and I remember one Sunday morning we caught four trains in that railroad yard there, and clobbered them, of course, and a whole bunch of us. I was leader then. And shortly after, on one occasion, we caught a train up there, a fuel train, 13 tankers and a loco on each end, and we set that all on fire. Over 100,000 gallons of fuel, whether it was aircraft fuel or we understood later that it was aircraft fuel.